Picture this, a 13-year-old boy from a rainy city ties on bulky shoes for his first big race. They feel awful, like bricks on his feet, slowing him down with every step. That one bad experience lights a fire inside him, one that would change sports forever and build a massive company known around the world. But who was this kid, and how did his gripe with gear turn into billions? Stick around, the story's about to get wild. That boy was Phil Knight, born in Portland, Oregon on February 24, 1938. As a teen, he loved running, but hated the stiff Adidas shoes everyone wore back then. They caused blisters and made races tougher. By college at the University of Oregon, Knight trained under coach Bill Bowerman, who was famous for tweaking gear to help athletes go faster. Bowerman, a World War II vet and track legend, had already coached stars like Otis Davis to Olympic gold in 1960. Knight didn't set records himself, his best miles was 4.13. But he saw how bad shoes held runners back. In fact, studies show poor footwear can increase injury risk by up to 39%. This planted the seed for better options. But what if Knight could bring in shoes from somewhere else to fix this? That question would soon send him across the ocean. After a year in the army, Knight went to Stanford for his MBA. There, in 1962, he wrote a paper asking if Japanese shoes could beat German ones, just like Japanese cameras had crushed the market. Sales of Japanese cameras jumped 500% in the 1950s. At 24, he borrowed money from his dad and flew to Japan. He talked his way into a deal with Onitsuka Tiger, a company founded in 1949 that made lightweight running shoes. Pretending he had a business called Blue Ribbon Sports, Knight ordered 200 pairs. When they arrived in 1964, he sold them from his car at track meets. First year sales hit $8,000. Tiny, but proof people wanted better gear. By 1969, sales reached $300,000, and Onitsuka Tiger held 70% of Japan's athletic shoe market. Knight quit his accounting job to go full-time. Yet, with success came tension. How long could this partnership last before things went sour? Knight teamed up with his old coach Bowerman, who put in $500 in his brainpower. Bowerman was a genius at fixing shoes. He once melted spikes in his own to make lighter ones. In 1971, while making breakfast, he put the rubber into waffle iron, creating the first waffle sole. This design gave 20% better grip on wet surfaces, helping runners shave seconds of time. Patented in 1974, it became a game changer. Blue Ribbon Sports grew, hiring its first full-time worker Jeff Johnson in 1965. They operated from a rundown office next to a bar, taping cardboard over broken windows. Sales climbed to $3 million by 1971, but behind the scenes, Onitsuka Tiger was plotting to ditch them. What would Knight do when his main supplier turned enemy? Stay tuned to the next chapter. And by the way, if you like videos like this about the high-tech and the sport history, hit the like button so YouTube algorithm will show this video to more folks like you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you want to watch more videos about crypto, business and money, subscribe and hit the bell below to get notified about new videos. Otherwise, YouTube won't let you know. Thank you so much. In 1971, Onitsuka Tiger, now part of ASICS, tried to cut Knight out after he built their US sales. They planned to sell direct, freezing his supply. At 33, with a family to support, Knight fought back. He even hired someone to sneak into from the company. By 1972, he split ties and started his own brand. Johnson suggested Nike after the Greek goddess of victory. Knight didn't love it at first, but it stuck. A student named Carolyn Davidson drew the SWOOSH logo for just $35 today. It's worth billions in brand value now. The first Nike shoe, the Cortez, launched in 1972 from a factory in Mexico. It was based on a tiger design but improved. Early sales were $2 million, but debt piled up. How could this tiny team survive against giants like Adidas, which controlled 80% of the market? The details in the next chapter. By 1975, Nike faced bankruptcy with only $1,000 in the bank. Knight begged for credit from a Japanese firm on a handshake and doubled his orders. He outsourced production to Asia, paying workers better than local rates. In Vietnam, some earned more than doctors, changing whole communities. The team, nicknamed Butt Faces for their quirky vibe, held fun retreats to spark ideas. By 1980, Nike claimed 50% of the US running shoe market. The IPO that year made Knight's shares worth $178 million. In 1984, they signed Michael Jordan. His Air Jordan line launched in 1985 and now brings in $5 billion yearly. Knight stepped down as a CEO in 2004 and chairman in 2016. But would this empire keep growing or hit a wall? The answer is in the last chapter. Today, Nike pulls in $46.3 billion in revenue for fiscal 2025, down 9.8% from last year, but still massive. They employ about 80,000 people worldwide and hold 24% of the global athletic footwear market. Innovations like self-lacing shoes and apps track runs for millions. Knight's net worth sits at $40 billion, and his book Shoe Dog has sold over 1 million copies, inspiring entrepreneurs like you. From a kid's complaint to sponsoring stars like Serena Williams, Nike proves grit pays off. What's next for this giant? More tech or new rivals? If you learned something from this video and want to watch more informative video like this, then watch this video about how a school teacher built $39 billion company which controls the majority of online shopping globally. If you like this video, please give it a like so the YouTube algorithm will show it to more people. And if you want to watch more videos about crypto, investment and passive income, hit the like button, subscribe and hit the alarm button to get notified about new videos. Otherwise, YouTube won't let you know. Thanks for watching, and as usual, stay healthy, stay wealthy, and stay tuned.